Good morning, students. Let's continue solving this paper. Next sum, sixth sum. The diagram shows a company logo made from a rectangle and a major sector of a circle. The circle has center O and radius OA. OA equal to OD equal to 0.5. OA OD. Okay, even this thing is also 0.5. AB equal to 1.5. So this is 1.5 centimeters. E is a point on OC. So E is here. OE equal to 0.25. Angle OED equal to 90. Shown here. Calculate the perimeter of this logo. Fine. Perimeter means what all do I need to add? Perimeter equal to AB plus BC plus I am starting from A. AB plus BC plus CO plus OD plus arc length DA, let us say arc, so show an arc on DA. Now how much is AB? 1.5. How much is BC? 0.5 plus how much is CO? 1.5 plus OD 0.5 plus arc length DA is what you need to find out. For that, this arc length I am trying to find out. Did you understand? How much is this angle is what I need to know. If I know the angle, then the arc length formula is theta by 360 times 2 pi r. Okay. Yeah, so here it's 90. If I get this angle x, this angle will be 360 minus x. So to get this angle, I know this is adjacent in this right angle triangle and this is hypotenuse. Relation between adjacent and hypotenuse is cos. So cos x equal to 0.25 by 0.5, which will be how much? Which will be 0.5. So x equal to cos inverse of 0.5, which is 60. Okay. Again, arc length is not, to get this arc length I need only this angle, not the whole. Yeah, right. So till here it is 60 minus even this 90 as well. So x is 60. So this becomes 210 now. So arc length DA is now 210 by 360 into 2 into pi into what will be the radius from here to here? 0.5. So place this entire thing in the calculator. You get 5.83. Okay, did you understand, students? To get the arc length I need only this angle. This angle I get from total is 360. Remove this angle and this 90. I get this angle. Once I get the angle, this formula I use. Okay. Now the next one. Calculate area of the logo. Again, area also same thing. It's area of rectangle plus area of sector. It's easy. Rectangle is 1.5 into 0.5. This is 0.5. So base into length into breadth. Sector is theta by 360. Theta we found to be 210 into pi r square. R is 0.5 square. Okay. Just place this in the calculator. We get 1.21. Okay. 1.21 it's given in centimeters. So centimeter square. Now next one. A mathematically similar logo is drawn. The area of this logo is 77.4. Radius of the major, calculate the radius of major sector in this logo. So what is the relation between area and radius? A1 by A2 equal to R1 by R2 whole square. This is the relation. So A1 if I assume to be this logo area which is 1.21. by given is 77.44 equal to, what is the radius of this logo? 0.5. By this radius I need to find out. So x whole square. So now apply square to each. So it becomes 0.5 square by x square. Okay. Next cross multiply. 0.44. So x square equal to 0.5 square into 77.44 into 70 divided by this 1.21 I get. To get x value, it becomes square root. Square goes, it becomes square root, you get x value to be 3.99. When you round it off, it becomes 4. Clear? 3.9 and round it off, you get 4. Next one now. A gold model is made. The model is with a cross section area is this much. Thickness is 15 millimeters. 1 centimeter cube equal to 19 grams. Calculate the mass of gold model in kilograms. Centimeter cube means I need to find the volume of it. So volume is nothing but base area into its length, or I can even call it to be thickness. So which is nothing but 77.44. Thickness is 15. But the thing is, units are not same. Here it's in millimeters, here it's in centimeters. So to change millimeter to centimeter by 10. Okay. So this will result in 116.1 centimeter cube. So now 1 centimeter cube is 19 grams. So 116.1 centimeter cube equal to how many grams? Multiply. How much do you get? You get 20704 grams. Again he is asking answer in kilograms. To change grams to kilograms, divide by 1000. So you get 220.704 kilograms is the answer. Did you understand? The catch is centimeter and here millimeter. That is only the catch. Now next one. 7th, 20 students each record the mass p grams of their pencil case. The table shows the results. 0 to 50 this much, 50 to 100 this, so on. Estimate the mean mass. So mean equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. These are fi values. Now what are xi values? Is the middle of it. So 0 plus 50 by 2, how much do you get? 25. 50 plus 100 by 2, you get 75. 100 plus 125 by 2, 112.5. 125 plus 150 by 2, so it is 137.5. 150 plus 200 by 2 is 175. So all these are xi values. These are fi values. So fi xi means this into this. So 25 into 2 plus 75 into 5 plus 112.5 into 4 plus 137.5 into 6 plus 175 into 3. By sum of all this, which is given to be 20. So by 20. Place this in the calculator. You get the answer to be 111.25 grams. Okay, this is how we find the mean. Okay, next one now. Use the frequency table to complete the cumulative frequency table. This is frequency table and this is cumulative frequency table. Using this table, I should complete this table now. X less than or equal to 50. How many students have got less than 50 weight? 2. Now less than or equal to 100 means it starts from the range starts from 0 to 100. So from here till here, so 2 plus 5 it will be 7. Less than 125 means all these three come in the range less than 125. So 11. 2 plus 5 plus 4. Less than 150 means all these 4. Result will be 17. Less than 200 means sum of all of them, which is 20. Okay. Now next. A student is chosen at random. Find the probability that a student has a pencil case with a mass greater than 150. So how many students are there greater than 150? Are only 3. From here I can say less than 150 are 6, greater than 150 are only 3. So 3 over total how many are there? 20. So this is the probability. Now next one. Some students each record the mass mkg of their school bag. Adil wants to draw a histogram to show this information. Complete the table. So one is done for you. I need to get here, value here and here. Now, height of the bar generally is frequency density. So frequency density equal to frequency by class width. So what is the frequency over here? 32 by class width is 4 minus 0 is 4. So which will give us how much? 32 by 4 is 8. But what is the height he has given us? 1.6. So what should I do to this 8 to get 1.6? I should divide it by 5. Only then I get 1.6. Once you have found out this pattern, follow the same thing to the other one. If it is x, how do I get frequency density? Frequency by class width. 6 minus 4, 2. Again. So next what we need to do? I need to divide this also by 5. So x by 2 by 5 equal to how much is it given? 2. From that 2 into 5 is 10. Send it to the other side, you get 20. Did you understand? How you found the pattern in the first bit? Follow it in the other case. Here if it is y, frequency density is y by 7 minus 6 is 1. Again this is being divided by 5. Divide by 5. And how much did he get? 1.2. So to get y, 5 to the other side you get 6. This is how you fill the table. Did you understand, students? Little bit of catch is there in this. Generally here it should be supposed to be 8. But he gave 1.6. That means what is he doing? He is dividing by 5. So whatever we got, we are also dividing by 5 and equating it to this value. Okay, students. Now the next sum. The frequency table below shows information about the number of books read by some students in a reading marathon. Number of books, frequency. The mean number of books read is 4.28. So again, find the value of x. Mean equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi equal to how much is it given? 4.28. Okay. Yeah, sigma fi xi means these are all xi values, these are all fi values. So this into this I need to do. So 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 2, 4 plus 3 into 16, 48 plus 4 into 10, 40 plus 5 into 9, 45 plus 6 into 4, 24 plus 7x plus 16. Did you understand? 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2, all this I have written. Divided by sum of all this. So how much do I get? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 16 is 20 plus 10, 30, 39, 43, 45 plus x equal to this much. From this I can get the value of x. Cross multiply. 4.28 into 45 plus x equal to, add all this, so it becomes 7x plus 179. Here you multiply, how much do you get? 4.28 into 45 is 192.6 plus 4.28x equal to 7x plus 179. Bring all x terms one side and numbers one side. So 192.6 minus 179 equal to 7x minus 4.28x. So here this will be 13.6. 192.6 minus 179 it is 13.6, and here 7 minus 4.2 is 2.72x. To get x, send this to that side. So 13.6 by 2.72 will give you 5. So value of x is 5. Did you understand? Okay, next write down the mode. Mode means which has got the highest frequency. 16 is the highest frequency. So which number has appeared 16 times? 3. So that is your mode. Next, median. Median is the middle value. Now when x is 5, so I replace it by 5. So earlier all of them were 45, plus 5 means 50. From 1 to 50. Now what is the middle value here? It's an even number. So whenever even middle will be in between 25th and 26th, that middle is considered by 25 plus 26 by 2. Now which number do I have in 25th position? Till here 2, next one 4, next one 20. And in this gap from 20 to 30 I have the number 4. That means in 25th position my number is 4. In 26th also my number is 4. By 2 is 4. That is the median. Whenever even you need to take average. So in 25th position what number do I have? I have 4. 26th also I have 4. Their average is also 4. That is the median.